Now what?
Part of the world is that they aren't making bullets anymore, and so because of that, melee combat becomes a lot more important, both with your fists and with improvised weapons that you find in the environment. So updating the melee combat system that was in Uncharted to include those new elements was definitely challenging. The biggest thing for me personally, like my biggest target as on the melee, is the points at which the combat, the hand-to-hand fighting, intersects with the gunplay. So things like the human shield moment and things like the disarm moment when you take the shotgun from the guy in the Sony press conference. Those are the big things that I've been trying to target.
Now obviously Naughty Dog's got a heritage of like really strong narrative-driven games. How does the strength of the narrative fit in with the melee combat? How do those two play together as the game goes forward?
Well, again, you know, we try to keep all our mechanics motivated by the kind of story that we're telling and the setting that we're telling. So, you know, again, because in this world they're no longer making guns, they're no longer making bullets. That's the chief reason why the melee takes such an important role. It's also because we're trying to create a very humanistic experience. We're trying to create very human-looking AI, and we're using a lot of techniques like the facial animation to kind of bring them to life and make the combat as intimate as possible. So that's definitely been a big thing in the melee, is to really nail the poses, the attitude, the vocalization, so that you realize you're dealing with a real human being.
Okay, now during the conference you were showing off a lot of the melee combat, and it different from Uncharted. It was more kind of brutal, more gruesome, more dramatic, and more traumatic as well. But a lot of the kind of reaction from the audience at the conference was a lot of whooping and cheering. How did that make you feel hearing that? Is that what you wanted to hear, or?
It was definitely a great moment, and actually in the room it was surprising how much electricity was in the air. What I thought worked really well about the press conference demo is how much time there was at the beginning. There was definitely a sense in the auditorium, like, what are they showing? Nothing's really happening yet, but like over time, like everybody got really, really quiet and drawn in, which was so fantastic. And then from there, like, you know, basically everyone was just really into it, and I think people really reacted to all of the details we put into trying to bring that brutality to life. So, you know, when the guy's face hits the drawer and he leaves some blood on the top of the drawers come out, the stuff scatters on top. Like, those are the details that I think that people were really reacting to.
Rather than me feeling like I wanted to cheer watching it, I felt more of a kind of, I can't believe I saw that. Is that also what you're aiming for?
You know, I'll be honest, there have been moments where I'm working on it and I've been like, oh man, weird.
Yeah.
Where you know, we get the voice acting in a lot later. You know, we kind of have everything blocked in, and then details like the voice stuff comes a little bit later. And as soon as the vocalization of these enemies came in and they were really brought to life as human enemies, then yeah, I definitely had that same kind of gut reaction of like, wow, this is pretty intense, you know?
Oh, not good!